check out the charging system in my van. Come and see my garages for a start. I'll tidy when I get a chance. But back to the job in hand. Right. Let's have a look. Here's my multimeter we will be using. Here's my towel thing I made, look. Just gotta put a towel thing on it now. Right, battery condition. This now, obviously charged when I was driving home. It's in the green. Refrigerator's off with the refrigerator on. The red light comes on. City power doesn't do anything because they're not plugged in, obviously. Ta-da! Ta-da! My daughter's going to work. Right, we'll put this up. There's a catch here. Just hold it up like this. My fire extinguishers. Some ribbon for weddings. Right, get the fire blanket away. My kneeling down mat. Not for praying, but for working. The warning triangle, get out of the way. And this little box here. Right, my charging circuit. That flap is getting on my nerves. Get the lid off there. As you can see, I'm only using 2 of the circuits. And I've just seen a naughty, that wire's coming out of that spade. I have to redo that. I don't know if you can see it. Probably can't, it's a bit dark. But anyway, right. Let's get my meter out here. Right there. Checking onto DC, 20 volts. And what have I got here? If I put that one on the negative there, I put that on one of these. 12.66 volts. I don't know if you could have seen that then. I'll check it back in. You can see there, 12.66. That's a reading I'm getting at my fuse box. Right? 12.66. I've got a couple of problems. One of them is, if I put the Propex heater on, right, that's what it does. It goes red and green, then blows, and the red light comes back on. It's purging the air out, it is, which it's supposed to do. So can you see a red light? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 flashes. 1, 2, 3, 4 flashes. That means it's a fault. I can't remember if it's gas or electrical, but it's 12.6 volts, so I don't think it's electrical. And my gas hob works. So whether it's low pressure, I don't really know. Right. Obviously, the refrigerator is on there now, right? If I take that fuse out, doesn't seem to do anything, but the fuse isn't blown, so the fuse must be an output. It just says DC fuses refrigerator. So it's an output to the refrigerator. Now, with the refrigerator's on there now. Battery condition, look, it's gone straight down, look. It's yellow. Turn the refrigerator off. It goes up, so the refrigerator is dragging a lot of power there. Right, that fan will stop blowing in a minute. Right, my hookup lead is on the wall. I got a 16 amp socket on the wall there, see it? And the blue lead is just slung through my garage amongst all the other crap. I've got a 16 amp commander socket and a plug there like you'd have in a standard sort of European campsite. And then I've got this American lead. This was in the van, this was. It's American. Doesn't fit European sockets or UK sockets. However, I've got this here. And that plugs in there. It's double insulated, so I'm not worried about having a shock handle in it. And it's got an earth in it as well. I know it's only designed for 110, but at the end of the day, the lead's going to be thicker because 110 volts are it's going to let more current because of the way the power works. Right, so that's on there now. I can switch that now to city power. See how the light goes off and then comes back on. It goes to city power. Now charging is going up now. Right. I can't know what the hell I've got here. I've got these two leads here for the buzzing black box thing. There's a white and a red. The two whites are joined together. Right, what the hell I've got? Let's have a look at the meter. It's a long time since I've done this. I can't really remember. I don't know what you can see there. If I chuck him in there and this down on the earth, I'm getting nothing there. Right? If I put it in there, get it in. Let me redo this plug actually. 12.59 volts there. So if I go between there and the black, 12.59 again. So that's my feed to this buzzing black box. And there I've got 13 volts coming out. If I knock the city power off, it goes up to 18 volts momentarily, and then it lost all voltage. So put it back on. You see that? It's, where's it gone? Let's zoom. Oh, I'm zoomed right in. So short, sorry, this footage is shit. Fucking thing. Right, it's 13.12 there, right? I'll put this switch, city power off. It goes up to 18 volts and then drops down to nothing. So that's the buzzing black box turned off. Turn it on again. I can hear a small hum. So it's having mains voltage to it. What have I got here? I've got, yeah, this black wire feeds. That black wire there feeds. You see it? Bastard. Yeah, black wire coming out to that gland feeds that black box, right? And one of these, just with hum, still there. That end going there, the MCB in the end, feeds the buzzing black box out for T25 Westfalia. This one here feeds my socket outlet, and obviously the RCD feeds the lot. So when I plugged into city power, my buzzing black box puts out 13 volts. That 13 volts goes into the wiring harness there, the Westfalia standard wiring harness, which is red and white. White being the negative, and that goes into there and it sorts it all out. Right. Now these wires here, these twins here, these come from the leisure battery, and I've got two feeds into that fuse box and they're linked out. I did buy a thing the weekend instead of those crappy wires, like a link out bar. So I'm gonna, oh, actually it won't fit. They got screw terminals there for, so you'll have to live like that. So I can add loads of things onto this if I want. The feed out, I've got one feeds. What does one feed? One feeds the Propex heater, it goes up to there, and the other one feeds. What does the other one feed? Oh, my wheel pump in the cupboard. Yeah. Now that interior light works off a standard battery, which is a pain in the ass. It's got one bulb lock. Switch down, it's got 3 bulbs. It's a good light, gives off plenty of light, but it's a pain in the ass because it runs off the standard battery. So I'm going to have to run that down to leisure battery. It'd be nice to have that working separate. I'm going to worry about my car battery going flat then to start the vehicle. And I have got wiring under there for another light, which I'll put the opposite side, and that will come on with that switch. So when I open the door, interior light will come on in the back, and again that will be off the leisure circuit. My radio as well, I want to run down to my leisure circuit, so I can have that on without having to worry about the battery again. The only problem I've got is the fridge eats the battery. It eats it for fun. Is it there? I feel it's getting a bit cold, and it's a bit whiffy now. I have to give it a clean out. Just clean out again as well. Something must have spilt in there. Right, so we'll grab this now. Let's have a look at the back end of the van. Have I zoomed out now? Yes. Right. Engine bay is not good. I mean, look at this crap here. That's oil. I'm cleaning it off all the time, and it's just still coming out. You see it? I mean, I used 3 litres of oil a weekend. I think it's the end seal there. I got to sort it out. I mean, I've only got 2 more shows to do, and then it's empty out. So fingers crossed nothing happens in the meantime. Right. Should be right. I check the oil until it stops, and it's never below the minimum mark. Right, there's my leisure battery there, which despite what I said, I still haven't clamped down, but I have got battery clamps now, and that is on the very soon to do list. Right, that's on there. It's giving me 12.62 volts there, right? Now then, if I disconnect this green battery disconnection switch there, right? Now I should get a reading now. Of nothing. Right, that's not right. That means now that my charging circuit is not feeding power from the mains to the battery, which is the whole point of it. So that battery will continually drain until I start driving again, and then it will charge, which is a pain in the ass. Bastard. Right, this battery here, which is clamped down properly as per spec, factory clamps and all that crap, original battery tray. Right, if I poke that in there, and with these multimeters you can put them either way around, but it will give you a minus value, so I draw that on the right way around. Right, can you see that? 12.55 volts there.